So we are here at IBC 2014 at the NewTek booth together with CTO and president of the company, which is Andrew Cross.
That's correct.
Andrew, there is a lot of change in the industry in these days, and there are, if it comes to the live production market, a lot of needs to be more effective and more efficient. And maybe you can tell us a little bit about your view. Where is the journey going to?
Well, that's a great question, and I probably couldn't have said any better. I mean, this market is changing so quickly, and what's happening is more and more media is needing to be produced. I mean, if you think about it, probably today 10 times as much video is being produced as it was just 5 years ago or 10 years ago. It's now going to go out on social media, it's going to go onto YouTube, still going to go onto the TV stations, of course, and it's going to go into kind of fans who follow things, and there's so much more media that needs to be produced. But at the same time, there aren't that many more videographers in the world. It's not like overnight 10 times the number of videographers have kind of sprouted up out of nowhere. And so what this means is that the people producing live video have just had to get so much more efficient at what they do, because what you're doing isn't just, hey, it's the show and it's going out the program out feed to the air anymore. What you're doing is you're producing a show, and media is going everywhere. You're recording it so it can be reused later on the web. You're pushing it live so it can go to social media. You're often choosing like highlights that didn't go to air so that you can drive, kind of user engagement, user loyalty, fan loyalty if it's a sports. And so you're needing to do all this stuff at the same time, and it can't cost more because there's not more money available to do it. And so it's giving live producers really it's a big challenge. And so the days of the kind of $12 million production trucks, when you need to think of that scale, it's just no longer possible. You cannot work with those kind of budgets and produce the amount of media that's needed today, which is really one of the things that NewTek, our whole company has been built around this concept. We were the people who revolutionized, quite honestly invented this concept of having a studio in a box, a single system that allows you to do pretty much anything that $12 million production truck might have done. But that's really what is driving this industry forwards, because at the end of the day, people are going to find ways to make this media. You can't roll that big truck out anymore, and so the idea that you can go there in a much smaller truck, or even with no truck at all, and still produce a very compelling show that is, and also drive all these other media outlets is fascinating, and it's just amazing to see it happening, and that's where this industry is clearly headed.
And you have a new product at the show floor. Could you please tell us a little bit about this?
Yeah, so we're actually very, very excited. We're announcing our new product, which is called Talk Show, which is a product that is specifically designed to bring Skype into production video. And this is something that we've collaborated on with Microsoft, and we've really tried to take our experience doing live production and quite honestly, our experience in innovating and making new ways of doing things to make a product that is really just perfect for doing this. Now, kind of as we embarked on this, it was actually really interesting because, we got this list of all the TV stations today that are using Skype, and the list was just unbelievable. Everybody is already using it, and the really funny thing about this is that there is no official way of doing it. There is no product to really do this today, which means everybody has been trying to cobble together, build their own system, use scan converters, to make this product. It's just the world is crying out for this product, and the amount of attention that we've had here on the booth over this has just been unbelievable. It's even I look, it's like my baby. I hoped it would be big, but the amount of attention is just unbelievable. And we have people coming up with these ideas that we had never even conceived of ways to use it in concerts, and it's really quite something.
And how's about your TreeCaster system? How is it developing? Are there any news you have to announce for IBC 2014 as well?
Well, our big news at the show, of course, is TriCaster, which is a totally new, Talk Show, which is a totally new product. But we're always developing TriCaster. We're talking about integration with the Blackmagic tally system here, so that it can automatically. This is a very, very cool system where then your cameras have tally built right into them. Our system will automatically update that so that when you pull up their cameras, literally the tally is there. You don't need any extra cabling. We're working with JVC, we're working with more PTZ cameras, and so we've got a lot of stuff there. I mean, we're always innovating there, and in fact, even with TalkShow, if you use TalkShow with a TriCaster system, you don't even need to hook up SDI connections between them. They just magically see each other, literally magically see each other over IP, and they communicate together, and they just need to be on the same network. Now, one will see the video output of the other. The video will be passed back to the viewer who's calling into the show, and it's all done totally automatically. Even things like tally will come in automatically from TriCaster, so that if I was here with a Skype calling into some big news show, I would know when I'm on the air, and it just all happens automatically. So,
thank you very much. Appreciate it.
It's been my pleasure.